objective of today's class is to understand the topic, relevance of topic in marketing management, relevance of this topic. The topic is consumer behavior. Consumer behavior is a chapter in marketing management, and today I am going to discuss what is the relevance of, first of all, what is the relevance of this study of consumer behavior in marketing management, first of all. Second, I am going to discuss that what is the exact definitions of consumer behavior, and third is what are the all about the consumer behavior, what all we are going to discuss in consumer behavior. Now see, first of all, the relevance. What is the relevance? You know that all study, all action and marketing management is to make an strategies from the company point of view that can attract more and more customers, that can attract, create the demands, that can make the selling easy, that can make the consumers buying easy, transaction easy. For that, every action is dedicated towards that. Now, in this line, in understanding the consumer process of buying the product is very important, and how the consumer behavior. Here we are very much clear that every consumer is different. Every consumer has a distinct behavior. Now, we cannot force one set of thoughts, one set of behavior to everybody. This is the basic fundamental of marketing concept, that every consumer is different and we have to understand it segment wise. And every segment has a different set of needs, different set of buying behavior, different sets of buying process. For that, we have to be very cautious that what is the process of buying, what is the behavior of buying to each set of segments. And therefore, we are going to understand this, that what is, first of all, we will understand what exactly the study of consumer behavior is. Now we say that definition, first of all. The definition says that in this we study how an individual or a group or an organization, individual, group or an organization selects, buy, use, dispose what? Goods, services or ideas to satisfy their needs and wants. This is the simple definitions of consumer behavior. This is the simple definitions of study of consumer behavior. What it says, that we are very much keen to understand that first of all, there is a belief that every consumer has a different set of behavior, and we have to understand different set of behaviors in relation to what? How they select the product or services or ideas, how they purchase, buy, different. Third point, how they use that product and how they dispose their product. What is their after use effect? What they decide after the use. This is the we want to know in details. Now see this, how they select, buy, use and dispose. It is again, now we say that this set of behavior, select, buy, use and dispose, there is a model here we are going to discuss of consumer buying behavior model. And this consumer buying behavior model, we are going to discuss you that there is a body. There is a body. That body is a consumer buying behavior process. And In that process, there are 5 steps. What is that? Need recognition. Then creating alternatives, generating alternatives, then selecting the alternatives, and then taking purchase related decisions, right? And then further we are going to discuss the, as I told you, that these are the main body, okay, and these are the 5 steps that every consumer go through while making any decisions. First of all, they feel the needs, they recognize the needs, right? And after that, they go for identification of alternative. For example, if you have any need, then every consumer try to understand that what are the ways by which they can fulfill their needs. Now, on this point of again, there are a lot of things that has to be discussed. I told you these are the alternatives. Again, now this is not independent process. This is the line that I want to stress, that this is not independent. These are influenced by another group of forces that is called social and group forces. A person from one culture has different process, has a different style of going through this process. A person from other subculture, from another social class, from another reference group, further from another family, these are the sub points that needs to be understood to understand well the buying behavior of the consumers. This is one. This is the external factor, again you can say, but there are certain internal factors that is called the psychological forces. That is called the psychological forces. That is basically inbuilt, like what is the motivation at that time? What is the motivation? So the individual units that has to be read and understood. What is perception? What is learning? What is personality? And what is the attitude? These all things influence buying decision process. And what I want to say, that this is the chapter to study. This is the, you can say, the synopsis of the study of the consumer behavior. Okay. Now you can understand the complexity of the consumer behavior and how important it is to understand the consumer behavior. The marketing decision is very important. The strategy of marketing management has to be made on the basis of information. And these are the subunits of the information. Again, the next thing that influences the consumer buying process is the situational factor. For example, when consumer buy, a consumer buy at the time of emergency, and a consumer buy at the normal time, the behavior changes, the process changes, the motivation changes, the buying pattern changes. So therefore, it is also important that a person is purchasing the garments at the time of marriage ceremony or at the time of normal casual life, then these two processes will be different. Now these perspectives has to be understood. So there are many factors: when consumer buy, where consumer buy, why consumer buy, and under what condition consumer buy. Now the fourth factor is very important that I want to say, that a consumer is bombarded by many informational forces. Information. Now consumer buy depending upon what kind of information he has, what type of information he has, right? Now therefore it is very important that under what kind of information we have to expose to the consumer. And there are two types of information. that we have to understand, that is the commercial information as the social information. Commercial information is that information that is given through the advertisement, through the mass communication, through the different media sources, and information, personal information sources, or the social information sources is that that information, that the information you get from your friends, that from your colleagues, that from your families. They all provide you the information at the time of purchase or before the purchase you take the decision. What I say, that the information influence buying process, the social and group forces influence under what society I am living, in what society I am spending my time, and again the internal factor, what is my upbringing, what is my motivation, what is my personality, what is my attitude, what is my personality. All these forces again make influence on these buying behavior process. And the third factor is the situational factor, that when we are buying, why we are buying, in under what conditions we are buying, is playing the important role in purchasing behavior. Therefore, what I am going to say here, conclude that consumer behavior, study of consumer behavior is very important, is in play an important role in making the marketing strategies. And I have given you a brief blueprint of what exactly the consumer behavior constitute and what are the fundamental elements of consumer behavior. And these all things has to be read singularly, individually, so that we have a better understanding of what the consumer behavior is. Thank you for today's lecture.